Hello, it's Sarah from the police in Scarborough. How are you?
Hiya Sarah, you okay?
Yes, thank you.
Sorry to bother you. What it is, the guy...
Absolutely no help. So you are Heggy then, aren't you?
Well, I'm the guy that this guy has been... He's been obsessed.
Yeah?
He's been obsessed with me
You
for
are
2 years.
Heggy. I've read all about you. You are Heggy.
He
It is 40. You are Heggy from Montrose in Scotland, are you?
yeah. Have you found all
I see.
the devices? His this has been going on since 2018.
Have you ever reported it?
2000. No, actually, it started in February 2019. Reported it countless times. Reported it to Cumbria Police. Then I reported it to Scotland Police. They investigated it. What happened was, Sarah, was when it first started, Anthony was hiding behind a trolling page called the Humble Dryer. Now, nobody knew who this troll was. Like, there was no evidence of who him. So when the police investigated this, he was obviously using a, what is it? What's that thing called where you didn't trace back to your IP address?
VPN.
Yeah. And they told me that he was using that. Now, the case was no further action. After about 8 months of investigating it, I got the letters from Cumbria Police that there'd be no further action. Then, 10 months ago, he came from behind the computer screen and started doing it off his own profiles. He actually, cut a long story short, he befriended me on social media, unbeknownst to me that he was actually trolling me. Because I work in the film industry. I do the acting, and he came out of nowhere, like befriending me, like just kind of like being friendly on social media. So I took him on, I'm thinking, it's just someone else maybe likes my stuff, maybe follows me on Facebook, whatever. And he befriended me, and for 10 months we kind of like started like a social media friendship.
Right.
But at the same time, Sarah, he was trolling me at the same time, but I didn't know this at the time. And then as time went on, I went onto a podcast show called James English and Sean Atwood. I did like 2 podcasts. And what happened was when I did them podcasts, he started targeting them in his name, Anthony Burkett, and he was targeting them, trolling them as well. And I sat back and I thought, something's not right here, I thought. And I says to Anthony, I goes, why are you targeting these people? I thought there's a bit of jealousy or something. I just couldn't put my finger on it. And then I stopped about 2 weeks after the James English podcast. This was about 6 months ago. James English phoned me and he goes, Dicky, he goes, this guy, Anthony Burkett, is actually your troll. He's got about 30 different fake profiles under different aliases, different names. He's got made about countless YouTube accounts, fake profiles on Instagram, fake profiles on Facebook, and he's absolutely just harassed and tortured my life.
So, who knows that? Have you then reported that to Scotland?
I did, yeah. I actually spoke to an officer about 3 weeks ago.
Did they give you any numbers or anything?
No, what it was, I did phone Yorkshire Police, Sarah. I phoned Yorkshire Police about 2 months ago, but then Yorkshire Police passed me to Scotland, and I says to the officer, I can't mind who it was, but I says, why are you passing me to Scotland Police? I know who this guy is now. I've got his name. I've got evidence. I've got all the screenshots of his profile, Anthony Burkett.
Because what happens is the police at Scotland come round and get all the evidence from you and then pass it through to us.
Right.
For us then to sort it. That's why. Because obviously it's a bit far for me, for my arms to stretch to Scotland. That's why they do that. So, I ain't got a problem at all dealing with your side at all. That is not the issue. The issue is obviously getting all the evidence from you, which is why I was saying, have you ever reported it to the police?
Do you want me to send over? I've got a bit of I've put a dossier together.
Well, what I need to police to come round and get a statement from you.
Right.
That's what I need them to do. So, when was the last time? So you've gone and reported it to Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Do you know whereabouts in Yorkshire you did it?
I think it was North Yorkshire Police.
Okay.
I can't remember. Can I tell you something else, Sarah? I work for Sky Television. Just in the movie Oliver
I've
Twist.
seen that somewhere.
Oliver Twist I did, and Bulletproof. This Burkett, I mean, I'll be honest with you, Sarah, I've never met anything like this in my life. I have never met a man so infatuated with anything.
Yeah.
He phoned Sky TV up saying that I was a convicted paedophile and saying all these horrible things about me. So then Sky TV did a DBS check on me and came back clean, and I put it on social media. I mean, these are the embarrassing things I've had to do. I've had to go out my way to do checks, Claire's Laws and DBSs, to put them on social media to clear my name. The things this man has done, traumatic-wise, to my head, it's unbelievable, but he's never stopped. It doesn't matter what I do, and it's a true saying, you keep feeding these trolls, they keep thriving off it.
Yeah. So, so are you the person who he relates to as Dicky Dicky?
Yeah.
Right. I see. So,
I also, I've got, do you want us to send over, I've got voice messages, I've got voice recordings of conversations between me and Anthony.
I need Scotland Police to come round and get statements from you.
Yeah.
And to get all that evidence for it.
Yeah.
So, what is your address? And what's your postcode? So and what is your full name, love?
It's Derek Gordon Heggie.
I knew that. Yeah, because you're on this as well. Okay. And what's your date of birth, love?
22nd of the 11th, 83.
Am I alright to pass these details on to Scotland Police for them to make an arrangement and come get a statement from you?
Yeah. Would you
He's
be
in custody, so I want it quite quick, but it just depends what Scotland Police have got on.
Well, the thing
and
is,
obviously
I'm at home now, but I'm in Cumbria tomorrow. I mean, do you want me to call Scotland Police when I get off the phone to you? And say that I've spoke to Yorkshire, I'll give them your name and your badge and say, is there any chance you can come down and take a quick statement now?
I know that they won't. We could try, but I know that they won't. Will you do that and I'll do it this way?
I'll do that, yeah.
So I'm alright giving your details to Scotland Police and asking them to give you a ring.
That's fine, yeah.
Because we've got him in custody, you see, so obviously I would like to sort it out tonight. It just obviously depends. You're not doing anything to do with COVID, are you? You're not displaying any symptoms or anything like that?
No. Can I ask you a question, officer?
Because
Is he known for this?
not particularly.
Like, is he known for like being like harassing people and stuff?
No, not really. I can't obviously go in too much because it's his it's his police record, so that would be a bit daft of me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So what I need to do is obviously I need to get Scotland Police to come round and get a statement from you.
Yeah.
It's pretty sharpish, really. But like I said, I'm not in Scotland and I don't know what their rules are regarding COVID, etc. But we can only do our best, can't we? So I'll send them an email now and ask them to get in contact with you if you want to do it the other way and say, I need to, and then hopefully somewhere in the middle they might do what we're wanting them to do.
Right, okay.
All right.
Thank you, officer.
No problem. Let's try and get it sorted.
Thank you.